All right, welcome in, everybody. What's going on today? This is the big story here from the Big Matt Podcast channel. Thought I'd come on here and just watch some shorts. It's been a crazy week, so let's just go in here and have some fun and just click through some shorts and let's just see what's going on. All right, let's see what we got up here first. We'll talk about some of this, and y'all comment down there and tell me what you think about it too. Okay, let's go.
Who's the best one?
Well, Mike Tyson can put some licks on some people, bro. Okay.
Who's the best one-on-one player in the league right now?
Kyrie. If you're just going ones.
Right, ones.
Yeah.
Infinite dribbles?
Yeah, you got to go Kyrie on that.
Infinite dribbles? Yeah. Even if you gave him 5 dribbles, he still,
Yeah,
Kai got a lot of that.
Kyrie good, man.
He got a lot of. Jimmy Bucket's got some one-on-one game too, bro. Who's the best one-on-one?
Anthony Edwards, maybe. So you know what he's doing?
Oh, yeah.
You got that there, Victor. We're going to play the Spanish style.
Here you go, man.
Hi, what are you doing?
Chilling, man.
Are you homeless?
Yeah, I stayed here to get out of the rain last night.
Enjoy your time, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you go.
You have a shadow and it's flat. It's 2 dimensions.
Right.
But your body is 3-dimensional. What if your
Uh-huh.
body in 3 dimensions is a shadow of a 4th-dimensional creature?
You weren't supposed to figure that out.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
man, hang on.
You have a shadow and it's flat. It's 2 dimensions.
Right.
But your body is 3-dimensional. What if your
Uh-huh.
body in 3 dimensions is a shadow of a 4th-dimensional creature?
You weren't supposed to figure that out.
Wow, that's
This
pretty big.
bizarre animal is so fast that it can teleport in the blink of an eye. It is a mud skipper, and I think it has the fastest reflexes in the animal kingdom. And the reason why it can move so fast is because they propel their body forward instead of moving naturally. It's mind-blowing.
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
This bizarre animal is
Oh, Lord.
Are you familiar with Billy Carson?
Oh yeah, I know him very well.
What are your thoughts on Billy Carson?
Billy
Oh yeah,
Carson.
I think he's doing some good work. He's here.
I don't think so. Man, look. Billy he's, I ain't going to talk about the guy because I don't personally know him and I'm not on here to personally bash anybody. I think he knows a lot of stuff. And sometimes when people know a little bit about a lot of different stuff, they just kind of throw everything out there and they put like real big smart words out there. And it's just enough to make you feel like you don't know. So obviously he's smarter than me because he's using big words. But if you put just a spoon of crap in a pie, it's still a crap pie, man. He is. Some of the tablets and scroll dating things, we don't know. We just don't know. There's a lot of theories out there in these emerald tablets, and we're in his belief on we are our own gods. You know, like he believes that you do for yourself. You know, whatever you do, if you pray or meditate, then it's from you. You know, he has a problem with this whole system of being created, and he thinks the Anunnaki, and it's fun to watch, I guess, a little bit of it, but some of it's just kind of a waste of time. Some of his historical knowledge is, he's advanced on all that stuff and he has read it, but man, demons in hell know the Bible just as well as anybody, better than anybody. Okay.
Here locally, and I last year I got the Disclosure for Humanity award from his organization.
We had him on 2 days ago. I thought it was very interesting. Are you familiar with Billy?
Oh yeah,
But he don't. And two, they're always all these people, man. They're all trying to sell stuff. They're all trying to. They got a book to sell, or like he sells like colloidal silver stuff, and I know about that stuff. I know people personally that used it, and in the right ways, I guess, there's nothing wrong with it. You need to use it correctly, but it's not like it's gonna save you or nothing, So anyway, Billy, I'll pass.
Yeah, he hard.
I love these, man. These are funny. Now the guy, it's like they're playing GTA and the person's acting like how the characters do in the game. These are funny.
He hard. He on point too.
Hang up.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
I love the miss. When he misses.
That's San Andreas all day long.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
he hard. Oh yeah.
This right here is a prime example why you need to watch your speed and how hard you hit the brakes when the roads are wet and in inclement weather.
Yeah, been there, done that. Drove big truck around all over. Oh boy. Well, there you go.
This is a crazy job where you have to sprint to this mailbox and make it back before the boat sails away.
Oh,
and
I've
it
seen
doesn't
that.
always go as planned.
Stupid. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Yeah. Put the thread tape on it. Make sure you put it on the right way too.
This kid made a lightweight plane prototype and he's about to show us how it works. And at first it goes extremely slow, but soon it picks up the pace. The way this works is because the contraption weighs only
2024 Junior World Champion. Okay.
1.4 grams and has a 0.4 gram motor. But the craziest part about this, the plane flew in the air for a total of 22 minutes and 58 seconds. This
Wow.
kid made...
Oh, no.
on fire. Oh, he's
on
fire. Stop. You're still on fire. You're still on fire.
Help me up the way through.
After they got locked out of the garden, it would finally dawn on them that
This guy's
their
good.
body.
This Days of Adam, something to see. What is it? Yo, Mike, M-I-K. He's got a lot of interesting videos. And I don't know if they're true or I don't know, but they are interesting.
Had now changed. I mean, besides them losing the bright light that once covered them, Adam and Eve now had this new obsession for water. But this intensely confused Adam because honestly, he had never been hungry or thirsty before. So as Adam and Eve start crying over,
I wonder where do they get this stuff from? Somebody writes this down, or is he just I don't think he just imagines. I think he's reading it somewhere.
this newfound craving for water, they literally jump into a river, ultimately drowning themselves. Now, of course, God then sends an angel who raises them back to life.
Oh, come
But
on, man.
when Adam starts crying to God, "Oh Lord, why is this happening to us?" God finally reveals that ever since they sinned, they now cannot live without water, just like the animals. And this just breaks Adam's heart because
You know that Jesus was a Buddhist, right?
Bro, come on.
I've heard it before, actually. I remember when I first came to faith, and one guy.
Okay, now before we start, see, a little bit of truth will get you. So Buddha was not before Jesus. So okay, I don't.
Guy was like, Jeff, that 13-year period or that period of time where he was unheard of. He went to India with a backpack and became a Buddhist monk and then returned in a saffron robe. And I'm like, where did you ever get that idea? There's absolutely no biblical evidence of it whatsoever. You know that Jesus was a Buddhist.
There's nothing like us.
Look, we have 46 chromosomes.
Right.
What
Chimpanzees
happened?
at 48.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They discovered that chromosome number 2 was taken out. They call it an artificial mutation. They mean geneticists. Fused together and 2 telomere caps put on, 1 telomere cap on each side. Who in the world took chromosome number 2 out, fused it together, and put telomere caps on it? And they say that it happened as an estimated 200,000 years ago, right at the time that Sumerians have to say they decided to make mankind to do the labor.
Bro, come on.
Right, scary real footage. Can you explain what's just a car?
This guy cracks me
That's just a trick. Oh no! Who saw the arm move? 2:30 a.m. in some derelict village. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? Well, it's not moving. It could be just a lamppost.
Somebody bent over or something.
I don't like. Why is it just standing still? Oh, the light's flickering. It didn't even move. Oh, I've seen this. This is creepy. Look at her eyes. You right, love?
Lift your hand. Touch a body part. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
3.
Wow. No.
It's that crazy. I've seen that before. That happens a lot. Superhero dad. Just grateful he was there to help. Somebody hollering at him up the road or cussing at him, or it's like I think it's his daughter there with him maybe.
Hey, go back.
Who would
ever thought
Must be a
that an
short.
attorney general? What are you gonna do?
No,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Wait, no, hold on, man. What's up?
Video
What's
me.
new, man?
That's
What's going on?
Do not video me.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
That's beautiful. I'm gonna call the police on you because I got you assaulting me.
Oh boy.
This is not going to sit well with some of y'all.
I was in the car with a pastor. He said, you got to be careful with the way you come across. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you make it sound like you got no closets, like you got no secrets. You just make it sound like you're so clean, like that you never ever sin. I said, Pastor, I never ever think about sin. It doesn't even dawn on me. I'm not trying not to sin. I'm enjoying being his. And righteousness is producing its fruit to holiness. So I'm not even trying to be holy. It's the free gift of righteousness. I opened the package. And then I looked right at him when he parked in his driveway. I waited till he was finished driving. And I said, sir, you have me very concerned because you're weighing truth based by your own life, not by the word. And you're concerned about my preaching in your pulpit. And you said every man has his secrets and his stuff. What's your stuff? Turned out he was doing porn behind the scenes, pastoring a church and married with 2 children.
Jesse Lee Peterson just exposed.
Man, let me tell you about this guy. He cracks me up. I mean, the expressions on his face. The expressions on his face when he's talking to people, and he just lays out matter of facts, or his life, and how he lived through segregated times and things that happened to him personally. He just cracks me up, man, how he talks to people, and they'll say something wild, crazy, and he's just like, okay, yeah.
Expose this immigrant's true beliefs.
You were granted asylum here in the U.S. Are you grateful for that?
I feel more of like I'm kind of entitled.
Man, look, do you ever wonder if some of these videos are set up? Do they bring on guests just to get people to watch?
So you feel entitled to asylum here in this country? Why?
I'm pretty much like a pro-immigrant, open border kind of person.
Right.
So I'm kind of like far left socialist, and so the philosophy of that is just help the people who are in need. I think you guys are like also worried about the fact that people from other countries are coming in here and changing the culture of America.
Yes.
I think that's completely fine. Why would that be a problem?
Okay, here's the problem with that, though, your statement. If he's a real person, if this is even real, you come here to escape, terrible situations and bad things that are happening to you. And there's hundreds of millions of terrible stories. And, this is the melting pot. This is the greatest place on the earth. But if you're running from something, why would you want to set it up here? Why would you want to make this country like the one you're escaping? I don't know.
Problem.
You think that's fine to change the culture of America?
Yeah.
But they're going to, if they do that, if we allow that, they're going to end up with the same kind of hellhole they left.
Jesse,
we can't do that song. I said, what's going on? He said, well, we've been inundated.
I love him, man. If y'all don't watch Professor Rock, go subscribe. If you're a music person, and I am, I watch lots of his stuff, and he does real good interviews and in-depth stuff. Professor Rock, and he's going to tell you about his Zen eyewear glasses there, his advertisement. He advertises for them. He's been doing it a long time. He's about my age, late 40s, maybe 50, mid 40s, 50. And his in-depth dig into music and, and he kind of does, he'll take like top songs that, made the top 100 for 1 week, he'll look into that and he'll interview these bands and people. And if you like music, he's not a sponsor at all, go check his channel out for real.
With phone calls from the Disney attorneys, and they claim they have a thing called a copyright on that. So we are ceasing and desisting. I was really bummed, and this is a true story. And I told my girlfriend, we were going on a date that night, and I said, I'm kind of bummed. I thought I had my first song recorded, and it's not going to happen. The Disney lawyers killed it in the water. And she looked at me and she goes, Disney lawyers? Well, let me talk to Daddy about that.
Oh Lord. Hey man, the linemen and the guys that do the work on power lines and do that for a living, hey, God bless them, man. What a wild job. Obviously a generator is burning, it's caught on fire, and they get hot, and the windings and stuff in these things, they'll get this catch on fire and they'll explode.
Then you get to him fast.
Can you get down?
Sometimes something may get in them or something, I don't know what's happened here.
That's the question.
Oh, you gotta get in them. That just bucket is.
Oh my God, dude.
Man, you gotta get down out of that bucket and get over to that other bucket. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? I don't know. Come on, man. Was he hung on the line or? Man, this guy on the other bucket is
nobody drop down.
Just fall down in the bucket, bro. Do something. You gotta take a chance.
Holy shit.
Mighty, man.
Oh man.
Lord.
Close fucking call.
Oof. Man, good Lord. Oof. Got him out.
The bitches are tripping.
Aaron freaks out and hopefully finds out.
Erase that.
Lady, are you crazy?
Owner at a diner tells.
Yeah, Barry Beanie Johnson. I watched some of his stuff. His intros. Go over to his channel and just watch the intros to some of his stuff. They're hilarious. Whoever does his graphics, his computer graphic stuff to his, he puts faces on like characters of movies and like translate a situation, of something in a movie scene to what's going on.
A MAGA hat wearing customer that he has to leave the diner and watch the reactions from all the people who are eating in the restaurant.
Until you take that hat off, you will not be served.
Now this was set up. Okay, this guy here, if you can see my arrow in the hat, and the gentleman with the dress shirt, they're doing this for a study to see, we'll see how people react.
I'm not taking it off. Well, then you will not be served in this restaurant.
They're shocked and angry.
I think this may be a 2020 thing with the dark-headed guy that's on the.
We should all get up and leave.
And they act quickly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, you can see like where we are as a country, and the whole idea that one person's right and another's wrong, first of all is crazy. Neither are completely right, but in some situations, these people on the left, man, they don't make a lot of sense in the things that they want to stand on. And Trump and Biden are going to have, I think they're doing a speak off. I think it's right now, and you can't stream it though, because CNN's blocked it. That kind of stuff. You say this is the kind of reaction. People are not crazy. They put on this big thing like there's these big rights, fights between, people and individuals and groups, and I don't think there is. I think it's all just something to keep people that watch the TV too much arguing.
Never stay here. You're making him leave? You won't serve him?
We won't serve him while he's wearing a hat that represents those.
Following her lead, both sets of diners are.
Left
right, I've always wanted to know what that green stuff in some waters. It's like a swamp.
Algae.
Don't do it for too long. Shrek will be after you. Right, what is
algae.
It? Oh.
Yeah.
Why is it all hot? Surely that's got to stink. That looks like asparagus. Oh, wait. Oh, that apparently makes your wee stink, Oh, we're slicing them all down.
Asparagus.
That's quite satisfying.
Algae.
Well, what is all that? That's a lot to pull, though, isn't it? I'll give it a wash in the old basket. Brush them off. What are they? See, this is where I'd get a little bit scared. This reminds me about the Everglades. You go in there and just get, is it what, watercress or something?
Yeah.
And then an alligator or a crocodile comes up, see you later, your legs are gone. Nah.
This man just destroyed the entire school board with facts.
I have an 8-year-old daughter who is absolutely dynamic, who can do anything. Athletically, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally, she is a dynamo. And I don't want a man swimming against her in the pool.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? Wait, what are we doing? What? It's such a huge distraction of real problems that I mean, let's talk about real things and stuff that's really going on in the world, how people need to work on their self. People need to try to help other people. And politically speaking, you know, the government don't have any business in anything like this at all. There's just no reason at all for them to be involved. And why would a guy want to, just because you're not as good, you can't swim with the guys, that you want to go swim with the girls just to win. But if you're really competitive, then, what are you really winning? Like, what are we doing as a country? There's just huge things, man, that, I mean, the drug problems and things we have coming in over the border to opioid dependency is probably the hugest problem in the country. The pharmacies are making way crazy money off the insurance, off of working people's backs. Those are the issues. Why,
The fact is, I don't want her playing against boys in soccer. I don't even let my sons rough her up. Do you think I'm going to let your son rough her up? This is what we're talking about. Yeah. Policy going back to the parents. Because if you think people who love America are willing to fight for it, you haven't met parents yet.
Yeah.
You hear about all this stuff happening?
There are these guys right here. Sunday Cool. What's their thing called? Ninjas. Butterflies or ninjas. They're good. They got a lot of good shows. And they're a clean show. They don't cuss. And I try not to watch a lot of shows that cuss a lot. What was that other guy? One of the comedians I used to watch some. Man, the last time or two I've tried to watch his show, it's just filthy. I mean, he's just cussing up a storm. You can make a point without just F here. I mean, every 4 words.
Happening in France. The Olympics are coming to Paris, and everyone in Paris is super ticked off about it. The president and the mayor of Paris, they're like, what's the river that runs through Paris?
The Seine.
It's really polluted and stuff. Yeah. President Macron and the mayor, like, we're going to spend like $5 million cleaning the river before the Olympics. Like, well, that's our tax money. And you've never even considered cleaning the river until the Olympics come. Before the Olympics, President Macron and the mayor are going to go swim in the river. They're like, we're going to get it so clean that we'll swim in the river. There's this passion.
This was the best example of giving a death sentence without actually giving a death sentence.
Powerful words from a Schenectady County judge today as a Rotterdam man was sentenced to 25 to life in the killing of a 4-year-old foster child in his care. The judge calling Daquan Green a sociopath.
You're going max. You know that, right? We're going to classify you max. All right? And you're going to go there and everyone's going to know. Baby killer.
I got I do have a little liberal in me, just a little. I hate to see that, young people that make bad decisions and things just, like his whole life's done, and it's just, I don't know if it's from drugs or from the reason that he did what he did, or, there's just evil in this world. There are. And I know that him going to prison for life, or if they put him out in firing squad or something, that's not going to bring back the little girl. It's just I hate where humankind is. Such a lost world, man. We live in a wild world.
Good luck with that.
This was the best example.
Did you watch the Kevin Hart interview where there was he was interviewing this girl, forget the name, you can run the clip on it.
But I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And
They're listening. Okay, who's listening?
Some incredible video showed this. There's an elite group of people, and people use Illuminati words or the Jim Carrey where he puts the the triangle up on his face, and he's talked about it. Jim Carrey has, and there's whatever word you want to use. There's just a group of people that are just got more money than everybody, and they all like to hang out and do weird stuff. And it is what that just is. It's not like it's a secret. It's always been that way, man. It's been that way since. Man, you go back and study ancient times. There's been groups of elites and kings, and that live away from their own towns. When they're all into this weird stuff. Just humans, man. We're just naturally sinful.
Russian Navy Hilo crew engaging this Ukrainian sea-skimming drone, threatening one of their ships.
Oh, yeah.
They're engaging with a lot of rounds, but finally, they're successful.
Wow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, this guy's hilarious. These videos are good. No, man. Why? It's not going to work. They're just going to jerk it at your hand. Been there, done all that. Done all that stuff. Oh, no. Hey. No, why? I mean... Oh. How's he going? Oh, okay. So we're what? Dude, that girl's gonna be crapping her pants. She looks like a bitch boy. Beating up their own game. Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how
Look
are
for Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he in here?
I don't know.
Open the door, please. What's up, y'all? I'm looking for Dylan.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Dylan. Come on, bro. No, you can do that here in a minute, bro.
See, how you guys know I was over here?
Because I put 5,000 on you.
Oh, boy.
Where do you go to school at?
I don't go to school.
How are you 17 and not going to school?
Because I'm not from out here.
Where are you from?
You don't got to worry about that.
Until you're 18 years old, you have to go to school.
Technically, I could drop out.
What is your name?
I don't need to give out that. I didn't commit no crime.
How do I know that?
You don't need to know that. I know that. Can you call your sergeant?
I don't need to call my sergeant.
Yes, you do.
Now, if you're traveling and there's anything that's going on in the area, you have to identify yourself. I know there's these things about traveling in the U.S. and these laws or rules of like Ozark Trail or something from 1869, about, well, if you're traveling on the roadway of a U.S., okay,
Do.
For what?
Because you got to. It's your policy. You better do it. That's the thing. But I know the law. I'm not dumb.
I didn't say you were dumb.
Then why are you trying to play me for stupid?
I'm not.
She's just trying to find out who you are and what you're doing. It's a crazy world, and she's just doing her job. So people, if you come across a law, just show them your ID. I mean, 8 out of 10 times, they're just seeing who you are and what you're doing, because it's their job to protect and serve, and you're being kind of fishy. And when you start running off crazy stuff like that, it makes you sound like you're trying to pop something off. So just be cool and, show my ID. I mean, it's not a big deal.
So call your sergeant.
You want to talk to my
Call
sergeant?
your sergeant.
But technically, have you dropped out?
Technically, I got kicked out of school, so you don't know me. I'm not from out here, like I said.
Were you at the e-cig store?
Hey, who?
The e-cig store? E-cigarettes? How old are you?
17.
You're 17? Where are you coming from?
Direct.
The what?
Direct.
The rec center?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Why?
Because I'm asking you for your name.
No, I don't have to give up my name.
Yeah, you do. Because I'm investigating a suspicious person, and you have to give me your name.
Suspicious ain't a crime, though.
Yeah, but it could lead to crime. So just tell them who don't make it. But they're just trying to go home. They just want to do their job.
I wasn't a church kid. I didn't grow up in church. My family was, they didn't go to church. I didn't go to church from the time I was 8 till I was 16. So I had 8 years of misguided youth. And I chased a girl to Windy Gap through Young Life. That's it. I mean, I was going to Windy Gap. My buddy's like, "Hey man, you got to take a Bible." And I went, I'm Louisa's going. That's the only reason I'm going. And then,
that probably drove in a lot of people. Just go to church, holler at some girls, or we've all been young and go to summer Bible school. Vacation Bible school. Comes the girls going, and you want to go talk to her. But when you get there, you find out something different. Good Lord, God may work on you. He can.
I was not seeking God, but man, God found me. I wasn't a church kid.
Yeah.
This gentleman says that I'm not permitted to dine here.
No, you don't understand. He's playing tonight. He's the main event.
Everything all right?
No, it's not all right. This guy's saying Dr. Shirley can't eat here.
I apologize, but these are long-standing traditions. I'm sure you understand.
No, I do not understand.
Are you telling me the bozos in his band and all these people that came here to see him play, they can eat here? The parking spot of honor, he can't?
I'm afraid not.
He's got to have dinner.
Why don't we bring something to his dressing room?
John,
Macho Man, I'm like, yo, I'm not getting on nobody's top bunk. So we talked back and forth for about 20 minutes. By the 21st minute, he convinced me to take the top bunk. That night, I stayed in the cell with him and we just talked all night. Like I'm talking about all night. I never really met a man that mature. The next morning, he was like, yo, come with me to breakfast. I walked with him to breakfast. Sitting in the mess hall in prison, I'm like, a lot of people keep looking at us, man, but I'm not noticing anything. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, is he gay? After breakfast, he was like, yo, what are you about to do? I said, I'm about to go back to the cell. He was like, nah, come with me to the yard. I go with him to the yard. As soon as we go to the yard, he clapped his hands. He goes like this. All 30 Muslims lined up. And he said, I'm Mujahid. He said, if I would have got on that top bunk, I would have killed you this morning.
Wow.
He was the imam, meaning the high priest of the whole prison.
Wow.
300, maybe 350 Muslims. And I never knew,
This guy cracks me up, man. That's how you do it, son. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, he's got it. There you go. You got it figured out, son. He's probably done it a few times. I bet he has. I bet that kind of one mistake. He's smoothing the corners of the edge of the pool on the floor. Well, I guess that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, there you go. Work smarter, guys. Working smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. That's how it's been. Oh, man.
XL Bully tries to take the Timberwolves toy, and this happened.
Give me the toy. Give me the toy. Mom, guess what? I've become a Christian. I had no idea. That's when I found out Jews are really not supposed to believe in Jesus. So she called my grandparents. She called my father. They said, I want you to learn as much about Judaism as Christianity. Okay. This is good for you. Yeah. I was showing an interest in faith and in religion.
And you went there.
Right.
What did you find there?
I found the same God from page 1 to whatever page it ends on. Right. Mom, guess what?
A mysterious hitman sitting.
The Son of Man is him. I am him. It's like he proclaimed in the book of Matthew. He is in me. And that's where the separation falls with them. They don't believe that he is him. And they didn't want to kill him for his miracles and all the checklists that he had in the prophet Isaiah, laying out, telling them what the prophet would do the Messiah that's going to come, the Christ, because Jesus done all those things. They were going to kill him. Well, they did, because he said that, he's God.
In a bar, announced that he charged $100,000 per bullet. A man approached him and asked, "Do you really charge $100,000 for a single shot?" The hitman replied seriously, "Yes, $100,000 per bullet." The man, curious, asked, "What if you miss?" The hitman looked the man straight in the eyes and said firmly, "I never miss." The man pulled out $200,000 from his pocket and said, "All right, here's $200,000. I just found out my girlfriend is cheating on me with my best friend. They're at the hotel right now. I want you to shoot my girlfriend and my friend." The hitman took the money and led the man to the roof of a tall building across.
I wonder what they're making. What is he making there?
From the hotel. He prepared his rifle, set up the scope, and focused on the target. The man turned to the hitman and said, "I want a bullet to my girlfriend's head and one to my friend's groin." The hitman looked through the scope, carefully watching the targets for a few minutes, but did not pull the trigger. Growing impatient, the man asked, "What are you waiting for?" The hitman calmly replied, "Wait a minute, I might be able to save you $100,000. A mysterious hitman.
They do it right there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they should have put the. Oh, okay. Oh, it's starting the truck. Okay. I guess he's breaking it on purpose. Got power lines right out of the movie too. Well, okay. That's hard work, man. You gotta score that rock and put it in there and break it. It's gotta be right. I mean, it's gotta be right.
Check how high this is. Hogan hits a leg drop on Luger. At the same time, Pyro starts going off for the second hour of the show, which it was a crazy visual.
In the middle of the beatdown. Dude.
Yeah, dude. And Hogan starts spamming leg drops. He hits so many leg drops on Luger.
Yes,
and then
he
he'll
does.
crawl up to the camera and say, "Hollywood, don't take no stinking prisoners." And then he'll do another one.
Dude, turn back around, start leg dropping again. Yeah. X-Pac is just crotch chopping crazy, and Hollywood's.
Look, fool. It ain't.
Yeah, you don't want to catch
Look, fool. It's not cooler. You don't pick on nobody else, bro. You picking on Glocker, my nigga. Stop.
I don't want to go through it again with the hammer. Oops. It is a repair patch. It doesn't take any mud. There's no spackling. There's no dust. There's no blowout patches. You don't need knives. You don't need sanders. There's no sanding dust. There is a 6-inch patch for up to a 3-inch hole. There's a 4-inch patch for up to a 2-inch hole. And you get 4 2-inch patches for up to a 1-inch hole. All you do is just remove the patch, press that down a little bit. I forgot to bring sandpaper with me, but you get just a light scuff to the existing paint. Press that on.
Bro, you can do that with tape.
This is how we make y'all fries at Five Guys. First, you wash the potatoes off. Real potatoes.
You get like crazy amounts of fries. Who's been to Five Guys? Lord, man, they put them in that bag. Holy moly, man! I mean, it's more fries than the man could eat.
Potato. Bring them to the slicer. Put them in there. Slice it. Let me show y'all real quick. Take the potato. You set it. You slice it.
Man, my grandmother owned a restaurant. I bet she wished she had one of those, because we had that thing by hand, but they wasn't no machine. She had to put them in a tub, and we had to wash the potatoes first, the whole ones. Whew.
You know what? You wouldn't answer my calls this morning. You got another freaking package. This will be your last.
I'm sorry I didn't answer your calls. I was sleeping. I slept in until 12.
You better have been. Now open it. Let's see what.
Welcome to taking my black friend to do white people stuff.
Welcome to taking my white friend to do black people stuff.
Today, I'm taking my black friend kayaking.
Black people don't like water. Black people can't swim. I'm not Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps.
Yeah. All right, go out there a little bit.
Hell no.
No, out there a little bit. Come on, a little bit.
No, fuck that. I
Bro,
can't
come
swim.
on.
Fuck you.
Yo, there's a.
I guess I do. Yeah, that'll work.
Right, I'm going to try and be smart today. So we're hammering the nail down so it's thinner. And then bend it in. Why would you waste a screwdriver
I know.
just to undo a cable tie?
Yeah.
All right, what the hell was that going to do? Yeah?
That gives you a pattern.
Okay, that one's genius. That one's genius. Right, we put a spring around the screw to open the corner. That's not going to work. It ain't going to work. Ah!
Yeah, well.
This Price is Right contestant is about to shock everyone with this unusual strategy.
Exactly 21.48.
His bid is 21.48. That's an interesting bid. How did you settle on 21.48?
I seen that on there last week, and that was the exact price. I know that's what it is.
As he made his bid, everyone started laughing at him, but the guy was dead serious. And as the next person was up, you can hear Bob still joking about his bid.
What do you bid, Scott? Why bid at all? He has the exact price.
But after everyone made their bid, it was time for Bob to reveal the correct answer, which left everyone shocked.
Michael is already leaping around
He's won it. Has he already won it? What do you think?
down there. He says he's got it. Now we'll just find out whether you
Tell him what the
got
price is, Bob.
it. First number is 2. 2,148.
No, that's not a good idea. Why? Why are you trying to pick up that's a concrete? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, get out, hurry, run. Oh God. Well, there you go. What? I mean, what do you think was gonna happen? Oh no. Dude, let it down.
After the flood, when Noah gets off of his ark.
I don't know where he gets these stories from. Now, they're interesting, man. I'm fixing to get off here. Go get a bowl of cereal or something. I don't know where he gets these stories from. They are it is cool, but I mean, there's usually just no truth to any of it.
He actually commits one of the most common sins known to man. You see, as soon as he lands the ark in the mountains of Ararat, Noah just ends up getting blackout drunk. Now, if the most righteous man on the entire planet would do such a thing, then my question is, what other sins did biblical characters commit?
Oh, they were.
This horse mom just had her baby and is fighting to protect it from male horses. Just then, a dark brown stallion arrives eyeing the little one, so the mom puts herself between them and kicks at him. The stallion is not backing off and is constantly waiting for the anxious mom to get distracted. Seeing
Most savage Donald Trump moment ever. Hard to argue with this.
You shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute. And you want to shut it down. You keep talking about it.
The last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No.
And then you opened it up very quickly. And
20 times.
I don't want to do what you did.
20 times you have called for, I will shut down the government if I don't get my wool. None of us have said it.
You want to know something?
You said it.
Okay, you want to put that on
You
my
said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay,
absolutely.
fair enough.
And I
We
am
disagree.
proud, and I'll
We
tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country. So I will take the mantle. I will be the one to shut it down. I'm not going to blame you for it. The last time you shut it down, it didn't work.
So don't give me that shit, bro. Don't get personal, yeah? Don't get personal, bro, because I'm not about that life.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate what you do.
Yo, I
All
appreciate
love
that,
and
bro. Yo, I appreciate
money
you, bro.
on board?
Oh, you're too kind. Are you sure? Yeah. Wow, what a blessing. Tough times for everybody, right? That's too kind. Thank you so much.
Some people putting it back. Some people take. Some people give.
God bless you, sir. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm very sure. I'd rather give.
Are you sure? Well, thank you so much, eh? Everybody's donating to the people who need it. I want to live in this world, the world that cares for one another. This is the world that I want to live in. And I know this is the world that you want to live in.
I can dig it. I'm with it.
There's a police officer right there. Nice. Maybe I should just slowly creep back into the garage.
Well, yeah, just drive normal.
Oh, he did
You're not
not seem
supposed to
to be
wave back.
messing with the vibes at all.
This guy was called a superhero when he showed his knowledge. After heavy rain, the parking lot was heavily flooded. The guy noticing the
I've seen
funnel
this
realized
again.
that it was a sewer. Without hesitation, he began to
Get it
make
moving.
circles and increase the speed of water flowing into the sewer.
Damn.
Mark, you've got 3 peated bottles in front of you. Find the $45, find the $55, and
During a baseball game, this rude lady got karma after she decided not to move her leg when this kid politely asked to pass
Bro,
by.
move your
So the
leg.
kid just decided to step over
Just
her
step
and
over.
move on until the arrogant lady did this.
Whoa.
Move your freaking leg.
But this kid wasn't going to
Uh-oh.
let that slide and had the best response ever.
You're 11-year-olds. You're 80.
This is gonna blow your mind. Watch
Yeah.
this woman as she takes her dad's ashes and puts it under a microscope. Check it out.
Oh, bro. That's a
The
big
picture I showed you is my dad's ashes. When he died, I needed to prove something to myself, but I needed to prove it in images. Somehow I got a permission to use UNAM's microscopes, and that's when PhDs in physics and chemistry and biology, they all said that what I was going to observe was white, black, and gray, which is ashes. When I went into the lab, the doctor was just staring into the microscope. And when he finally called me and said, come see, it was shocking for everyone, and especially for all the scientists. They weren't expecting that. And so it was just mind-blowing for
What
me.
is it?
This is gonna blow your
Didn't see
mind.
nothing.
Watch this woman as she takes her dad's
I
ashes.
didn't see nothing. Bro, what happened there? All right, everybody. We're just kind of bored there for Thursday night. It's been a long week, and got a bunch of stuff to do this weekend. 4th is coming up, and may have some news for you. First of the week, may have some stuff going on. So, subscribe to the channel if you hung out with me all this time and watch some of these shorts. I'm just doing it to have, kind of have fun for the evening before shut it down here and get ready for a great work day tomorrow. Yep. So, appreciate you hanging out with me, and we'll catch you guys later. Thank you, and God bless you.